Is it easier to get in the presence of God than to get in the presence of the devil? Today I'm going to talk about drawing closer to God and how harder or how easier is getting in the presence of God than in the presence of the devil. So very first I'm going to talk about a scenario when Jesus had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. After the 40th fast, the devil appeared to Jesus and went to tempt him. Even though Jesus was tired from fasting, his flesh was tired, but his spirit man was stronger. So he was able to resist the devil because he had come from fasting. One thing that we need to know is that when Jesus was fasting, he was not fasting for the devil not to tempt him, but he was fasting to gain the strength in the spirit in order to resist the devil. That's why in James chapter 4 verses 7 to 8, we read that we need to resist the devil so that he may flee. And the one way to resist the devil is getting power in our spirit man to identify his wicked ways, to identify him when he comes, and so that we may get the power and strength to resist him. We can get in the presence of God or even go for 40 days and 40 nights of fasting, but the devil still will come to tempt us. And the only way we can get him to go away is by resisting him and his wicked plans. So when we fast, we don't expect the devil not to tempt us, but to expect him to come, even though we know that we are going to identify him and his plans so that we may resist him. So our basic or the summary of our life is just resisting the devil and drawing closer to God. We should know that the work of the devil is coming to tempt us time and time again, but our work is resisting him and drawing closer to God. When we resist the devil, he will flee, and that's one way we will draw closer to God, and him will draw closer to us. Also, one thing that I'm going to finish with is that when Jesus had resisted the devil and he flew or he ran away, the angels came and ministered to God. The same thing can happen to us. After we've resisted the devil, it's when we'll get a free way to draw more closer to God. And then his angels can come and minister to us. And also one thing that's is a note point here is that we can never draw closer to God that we don't need to draw any more closer. Every day, whatever we do, even if we have fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, we still need God the most the next day. If we have fasted for 30 days, on the 31st day, we still need God most. So we don't need to go from the presence of God thinking that we have much of him. But in our life, we should always tend to draw closer to him and to draw near to us. And our fellowship with him will still continue and be stronger. I hope this video has helped, and thank you for watching until now. Please like, follow and share, and have a blessed day.